How are you doing, guys? It's Big Mac Dance School here on day number 20 of October. Yeah, so in front of you is my Morkanaut conversion using drop pod parts. You can see the doors will open all the way to the floor. In the current pose, the proposed pose, I guess you'd say. Yeah, the proposed pose. So the proposed pose is, he's going to be stood on, draw your attention to the base there, a dead Dreadnought. Now it's a Dreadnought from the Assault on Hell's Reach box set, I think it is. Let's see if we can get a close look without stuff falling over. Let's see, zoom right in there. Yeah, so it's the Dreadnought from the Hell's Reach, or Assault on Hell's Reach, I think that's what it is, box set. And I'm just going to probably pull his arm off. It's a little difficult to see because it's all black down there, but yeah, just there we go. So the foot will be on top of the torso. Turn it a little bit more. There we go. So the foot will be on top of the torso of the Dreadnought. Dreadnought's feet are at this end, and the top of his torso, or carapace, I guess you'd say, or hull. There we go. Are at the heel of the Morkanaut. Yeah, and then we'll have the weapon arm, the power fist arm, just on the edge there, like that. I mean, I'll try and probably move it across the base a little bit, in order that it's not hanging off the edge, or I'll find some way so it's not overhanging quite so much. I'll find some way of planting it there. So yeah, this is the proposed pose, as I said. Panning back up, just to give you a better idea. So this is the leg. I've still not put the rhinos on the back section. I've been pretty busy with studying for my theory test past couple of days. So this is a proposed pose for the leg. I don't know how many times I'm going to say proposed pose in this video, but I'm sure I'll slip up a couple of times. Yeah, so the thigh part will come. The thigh part will come, like, obviously from the knee there, and then it'll come to about here. At the back of about here where my finger's wiggling, at the back of the Morkanaut, and then the rhino pieces should come down. I'll hold that at the front. So the rhino pieces will come down here to this part, and then the hip joint should come out and connect to the top of the thigh there, the femur, if you like. So yeah, that's the proposed pose. And then on the other side, I'm not sure how easy this is going to be to show you, but there's obviously no leg round on the other side at the moment, so I'll just pull this leg over here and then show you the proposed pose for this side. Now I might have to spin it somehow. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to balance, but yeah. So on this side it'll be more of a straight leg. I'll probably put something under the heel so it's not quite as. Let's just shove this over that side a little bit. I think I may even need a bigger base for this guy. Get some kind of a plinth display base or something. Yeah, but over on this side it's going to be more of a straight leg look, to make it look like he's just stomped on the Dreadnought. I may still have to rotate it somehow. I'm not entirely sure. I've not worked it out yet. But once I find the set pose for the other leg, and this one will be what I would want ideally, something like that. But then that's obviously going to make it really high. I could, of course, fashion the legs to different lengths. And being an Orky vehicle, that's, you could just say, yeah, that's just because they're Orcs and they build ramshackle vehicles basically. So I could shorten that leg somehow, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So I'm not dead set on the pose, but I do kind of like it, or the idea of it so far. That's one of the things I like to do when I'm doing something like this, converting something, from the smallest grot to a big kit like this. Try to zoom out a bit further, but I can't. I'm a bit close, so I'll just pull the tripod back a bit. Yeah, so from the smallest grot to the biggest Stomper. I like to plan ahead as much as possible, and that way I'm less likely to make any mistakes and more likely to be pleased with the result. But just to give you an idea of the size in this pose, or the height off the battlefield, I guess you'd say, here's the standard Morkanaut, and he really looks like Stomper size now. So yeah, it's definitely going to make him very big. Let's put a boy in front of him there. So yeah, there's an Orc boy, Morkanaut, and my Morkanaut. It's obviously a lot bigger. I hope I can get the pose right on the legs, and yeah, I'll just drop the doors open as well to show you that these will still reach the floor from this height. Oh, the boy's in the way. So as you can see there, guys, they do still reach the floor from this pose. Yeah, so hopefully I can get the pose right and everything, and I can do it in a way that I'm going to be satisfied with it. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll make some progress once I've got my theory test out of the way and everything. Hopefully I'll make a bit quicker progress on both this and on some of my other kits like the boys. They just need finishing off a few touches here and there. We'll just show you the base on this guy again whilst I've got the camera on. Yeah, so there's the cracks on the base. I'm really pleased with the Martian Iron Earth crackle paint. I'm not sure what colour I'm going to rim my bases, whether to do it black or just a brown colour perhaps. You know, I've got a brown battlefield, but then I've got a black one as well that I'm going to be making out of mattes, blacks and greys. So I'm not sure what colour I really want them. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, like I said, guys, and I will see you on the battlefield.